2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Certainly excited to see how today plays out, Rich. Oh, so close. Putting for par. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And now that finds him in first place. Time to tee off at the second. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Great looking shot, this. Not a bad play, that one. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
18 feet to the cup. Oh, that's frustrating. Putting for a par here. Okay, let's head to the next. And now -7 for the event. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Going with a 3-wood here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This is their 5th shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Oh, that was pure. Time for the second shot here at the 4. This should play. That was a beauty, right against the hole.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. opting for the 5-wood. Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Outstanding shot. High quality. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Okay, time to return to the action. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Time to face a par 4. Well, that's a handy shot. And he's down there.
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous size green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you can see a fair amount of birdies here.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless. This one is all over it.
That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
She will mark herself down for a birdie on this hole.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, we'll take that. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. It's heading to the rough for mine. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's tidy. What do we catch up with?
Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Appears to have overcooked this one. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
This is what they have left for par.
Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's a little untidy. Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Nice out the rough here.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt is of 9 feet. Was on a good line. That's great golf there. Almost an eagle. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. We've arrived at a par 4.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Wonderfully played. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And tidy looking shot, that one. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Here we are in front of a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron. Woo, back there, horsey. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Not a bad line, this one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away. The putt drops, and we're moving on. He sits in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Outstanding approach shot. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She got one back on that last hole.
Okay, steady now. That's great golf there. So close to the eagle. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
It's got a chance. That's inside the range. Currently 15 under par for the event. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Oh, well played. Time for the second shot at the 15th.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
You like that, didn't you? Putting for birdie. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Looking for another birdie here.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. We need this one to bounce right. Good shot there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
And that will drop in for birdie. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's a good stock shot, the fade, isn't it? Should find the green. Let's take a look at the current standings. This hole is a long par 4. Not bad. This shot coming from around 220 yards. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Oh, that's a great approach shot. 9 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make their par. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Well, how good's that golf? All day just looked in complete command of their game.
Luke, big lead through the opening 36, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2k Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. I know this player certainly has been, Rich, because they've built this wonderful lead. Are you expecting them just to take the bit between the teeth and keep running with it?
Well, that's what you expect them to do, but listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days, so this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty.
Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Ooh. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. This lie's not great.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
That's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And let's have another look at that one.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Penny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Quality shot, that one. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. That'll sting a bit. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Currently in first position. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous sized green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you're going to see a fair amount of birdies here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close. This is a par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This one's a par 3. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. And down it goes. And now that finds him in first place. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Yeah, that one will play. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
This one's headed right, Rich. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
How close was that to going down? Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Bit too heavy-handed there. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 5. This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. In the bunker, off the tee. Got to make up for a mistake. Well, that was a good strike. That was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. And here we are with the third shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
It was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Oh my, that was launched. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt from around 18 feet. That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this one is for his par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's head to the 12th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one might need to set.
Nicely done.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. Solid par putt, that. Still in the lead now after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Nicely done. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? Ah, great shot. Putting for eagle here. A bit too much pace on that one. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
The only good thing about free putting for par is you don't drop a shot. He sits in first position. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. This looks to be heading to the green. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for birdie here. Okay, steady now. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Well struck. From about 130 yards here.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 17th tee. Going with yeah, nicely played. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Wow, that's misjudged. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for bogey. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. A long par 4 this hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Pop a breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Well, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Putting for a par now. And with that, this round comes to a close. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. It's built a huge advantage going into the final round.
Yes, Luke, it's a very strange position to be in because you feel like it's yours to lose.